Oh God, you are the one who sees what no one sees. You know my pain, even when I stay silent. I have no mother to run to, no one to defend me. But you are enough for me. Oh God, give me strength to remain patient. Do not let bitterness enter my heart. Protect me from injustice and from evil plans made against me. If there is goodness written for me, bring it closer. If there is hardship, give me the power to endure it. O God, I place my life in your hands, because you never abandon the brokenhearted.
Some stories are not meant to be rushed. They are meant to be felt, breathed, remembered. This is the story of Amara. Amara came into this world through pain and prayer. Her mother struggled through long hours of labor, holding on to life with fading strength. When the baby finally cried, the room filled with relief and heartbreak. The mother smiled weakly, tears falling as she held her child for the first and last time. With her final breath, she whispered, "Oh God, I leave my daughter in your hands." Before the sun rose, she was gone. That night, villagers said the wind went silent. Dogs stopped barking. The lamps flickered for no reason. Elders believed the unseen world had paused, because a prayer so sincere had just been released. Amara grew up never knowing her mother's warmth. But she was never truly abandoned. Her father loved her deeply. He carried guilt in his heart, believing his wife died bringing Amara into the world. But life was hard. Poverty forced him to travel often in search of work. Hoping to give his daughter care, he remarried. At first, the new wife smiled. She spoke gently. But kindness was only a mask. The moment the father traveled, the truth appeared. Amara became a servant in her own home. From a very young age, she worked endlessly, fetching water, cleaning, cooking, washing clothes. Mistakes were never forgiven. Silence was never enough. Hunger became familiar. Her stepmother often said, "If you had never been born, your mother would still be alive." Those words lived in Amara's heart like thorns. Her stepsister, watching everything, learned cruelty early. She lied against Amara, accused her falsely, and smiled when punishment followed. Yet Amara never answered back. She endured. As years passed, Amara grew into a young woman. Her beauty was natural, not loud, not proud. But it was her character that shone brightest. She spoke gently. She helped others even when she had nothing. At night, when the house slept, Amara cried softly. She prayed, sometimes without words. And often, she felt something strange, a warmth, a calm, like unseen hands protecting her. In her dreams, she saw her mother smiling, whispering, "Patience, my child. Relief is near." One afternoon, while fetching water at the edge of the village, Amara met a stranger. He was simply dressed, humble, and calm. There was nothing royal about him. He greeted her respectfully, something she was not used to. They met again and again. By the river. Near the fields. On dusty paths. They spoke about life, hardship, faith, and hope. The stranger listened, truly listened. He admired her patience and strength. Slowly, quietly, love grew. Amara did not know the truth. The stranger was a prince. Sent by his father, the king, he had chosen to travel in disguise. He wanted a wife who would love him without knowing his crown, someone who loved his heart. And Amara was everything he had been searching for. Around this time, a mysterious old woman began appearing in Amara's life. She came during moments of despair, bringing food, advice, comfort. She knew things Amara had never spoken aloud. She warned her. Do not answer cruelty with cruelty. Patience is not weakness, it is strength. Some villagers whispered she was not human. Some believed she was a righteous Arjoni. Others said she was sent by Allah himself. The old woman only smiled and said, "Good hearts are never alone." Eventually, the stranger returned to the palace. He knelt before his father and said, "I have found the woman I wish to marry." The king rejoiced. Royal messengers were sent across the land. On a chosen day, the prince would visit nearby villages to formally select a wife. Excitement filled every home. Young women prepared their finest clothes. Families gathered with hope. But one person was missing. Amara. Amara's stepmother sensed danger. She locked Amara inside the house, hid her clothes, and forbade her from attending. "You will not disgrace us," she said. Outside, the village gathered. The prince arrived, this time in royal robes. Gasps filled the air. The stepsister pushed forward confidently. But the prince's eyes searched only for one soul. "Where is Amara?" he asked. Silence fell. At that moment, the old woman appeared at the locked house. She touched the door. It opened. "Your test has ended," she said softly. Amara stepped out, simple, calm, radiant. When the prince saw her, he walked forward and said, "This is the woman I love. This is the woman I choose." Truth poured out. Lies collapsed. Cruelty was exposed. Shame fell upon the stepmother and stepsister. Amara married the prince, not as a reward for suffering, but as a victory of character. After the wedding, she searched everywhere for the old woman. She was never seen again. Some say she returned to the unseen world. Some say she was the answer to a dying mother's prayer. As queen, Amara helped the poor, protected orphans, and ruled with kindness. Her story became a lesson told for generations. That patience invites divine help. That true love sees the soul. And that no sincere prayer is ever lost, seen or unseen. Hey! If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Your support really helps me create more content and share even more exciting stories with you. Thanks for watching.